şeriflerine salavat-ı şerife getirenlerin ahir ve akıbetleri hayrola. Ali azvacı tahirat evladı Resulü Ashab-ı Gücün Efendilerimizin Seyren Beyazım ve Resulü Kiram Hazıratın ervah şeriflerine bir Mecbelal Habeşi radıyallahu anh Efendimizin Mihmandar-ı Resulü Kibriya Eyyub Sultan Halid bin Zeyd Bey Ansari radıyallahu anh Şah Murşidan Şah Hacı Muhammed Bahadi Naksibendi Bukhari Mevlana Celaleddin Ruma Mevlana Ziyardin Halil Bağdadi SahibulZaman Kıbletul İslam Şeyh Mevlana Muhammed Nazım Adil Hakkani SahibulSaif Şeyh Abdulkerim Kibrisi Rabbani Kaddesallahu Esrarım Hazıratın ervahı için Hadimul Harmeyn-i Şerifen Yavuz Sultan Selim Han Ebel Fatih vel Magazi Fatih Sultan Mehmet Han ve Serdar Hakan Sultan Abdülhamid Han cennet mekan Firdevs-i Aşin Hazıratın ervahına ve avne inayetine Allah husus bu caminin bayanesi ve bugüne kadar işinsen gelmiş geçmiş İmam Muazzin Kaim cemaatinin ve kafe ehli men ervahı için Allah rızası için El Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله سيدنا مولانا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين نحمد الله تعالى ونستغفر وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له نشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده حبيبه ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأزواجه وصحبه الخلفاء الراشدين المهديين من بعده وزال أمتي على التحقيق خصوصا منهم على الأميت خلفاء على التحقيق أمر المؤمنين حضرة أبو بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعلى باقي الصحابة التابعين رضوان الله عليهم أجمعين يا أيها المؤمنون الحاذرون اتقوا الله تعالى فإن الله مع الذين اتقوا الذين هم محسنون الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes, who says in the Holy Quran, in Surah Al-Imran, BismillahiRehmannirRahim, O you who believe, fear Allah as He should be feared, and do not die except as a Muslim, and hold tightly all of you together to the rope of Allah and do not separate, and remember Allah's favor to you. When you were enemies to each other and He made friendship between your hearts so that you became brothers through His blessings. You were at the edge of a pit of fire and He saved you from it. This is how Allah makes His signs clear to you so that you might be guided. And let there come from you a nation who invites to goodness, enjoining what is right and forbidding what is wrong. Those will be the successful. Sadaqallah al-Azim. May all peace and blessings be upon the Sultan of the Prophets, Sayyidina Mawlana Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Hazrat Hassan al-Basri radiallahu anhu is saying, if someone wants to drink the fullest glass from the river of Hazrat Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, let him say, Ya Allah, send prayers upon Muhammad ﷺ, his family, his companions, his children, his wives, his descendants, the people of his house, his in-laws, his helpers, his followers, his lovers, his ummah, and upon us all along with them, O merciful of the merciful. Amin. May peace and blessings be upon the four Khulafa Rashidin, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Umar al-Faruq, Hazrat Osman al-Ghani, and Hazrat Ali al-Murtaza, and all those who follow them until the last day. May peace and blessings be upon the noble Mashaykh of this most distinguished Nakshibendi path. May peace and blessings be upon the Ottoman Sultans who preserved justice and peace in this world out of their love for Rasulullah ﷺ for 800 years. May Allah love those who love them. May Allah curse those who hate them. May Allah return their rights to them soon. Amin. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, today is the last Jummah of the holy month of Jamidul Awal. We are preparing and getting closer to the blessed and holy 3 months of Islam, Rajab, Sha'ban, and Ramazan. Are we doing anything to prepare, or are we just going to meet these holy months in a state of ignorance and ghaflat? We have to wake up now and be awake now. The khutbah is the time for us to listen and take advice and wake up. We have to wake up before death wakes us up. Shahi Mardan, Hazrat Ali Karamallah Wajha is saying, O you who are so busy in playing and being fooled by your ego, it's like I see you and the angel of death coming for you. He will not knock on the door, and he won't let you hide yourself, and he won't take anything from you, and he won't give any excuse to you. And he will not let you go even if you were kind to your youngers and respectful to your elders. He will carry you to a dark hole which is lonely and terrifying. He will do it to you just as he did it to the nations that came before you. Where is the person who worked hard for dunya, who gained wealth and counted it, who built big places for himself, who decorated and furnished, who was not happy with a little and did not even enjoy all his possessions? Where is the great general who commanded armies and had troops running at his order? They have become nothing more than dead bodies under the ground. You are going to drink from the same cup and walk the same road. That is what is in front of us for every single one of us. For everyone who came and everyone who is going to come, that is what is coming for us. That grave. We are walking there, and we are going to end up there. An intelligent man is the one who realizes that where he's going and starts sending good things to his grave. He, ﷺ, said that the wisest person is the one who remembers death most often and the one who is well prepared to meet it. These are the wise, honorable in this life and dignified in the hereafter. So what are we waiting for? The Holy Prophet ﷺ is asking us what we are waiting for. He ﷺ said, run to do good deeds before you are overtaken by one of the 7 difficulties. Are you waiting for poverty, which will make you too worried to worship? Or wealth, which will make you corrupt? Or a disease, which will disable you? Or senility, which will make you mentally unstable? Or sudden death, which will take you by surprise? Or the Dajjal, who is the worst expected? Or the hour? And the hour will be most serious and most bitter. We are here in the OSMANLI Dergahı, SahibulSaif, Shaykh Abdulkerim Kibrisi Rabbani. We cannot say that we have not been warned about death and that we have not been warned about what is waiting for us behind death. We cannot say that we don't have someone constantly warning us and giving us advice. We cannot say that we didn't have a guide who was staying up all day and night to guide us to the straight path. We don't have any excuse. Listen to the words of our Shaykh, SahibulSaif. He is saying When the Holy Prophet's most beloved daughter, Hazrati Fatima, passed from this world, the Sahaba Kiram, some of them, they buried her in the nighttime. Some Sahabis became very emotional, and the Sahabi was speaking into the grave, saying to the grave, "O grave, know and understand who we are putting in you today. Today we are putting the most beloved daughter of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. If you are not understanding, then let me open it a little bit more. She is the most beloved wife of Ali radiallahu an. If you are not understanding, then let me open a little bit more. She is the mother of Hassan and Hussein. Hassan and Hussein, they are the guides in paradise. So be careful. Treat her properly." A sound came back from the earth saying to him, "Oh, you and all like you, watch your business. Don't tell me what to do. As you are taking order, I'm also taking order from my Lord. Today is not the day when someone is going to be treated because of their identity, that they are the mother of this and the father of that and daughter of this. Today is the day that I'm going to treat that one. Whatever he sent to the grave, that's what he's going to find. You worry for yourself. When you are coming in, that's what's going to happen to you too." This speech was coming from the earth to a Sahabi Kiram. If you think that you are better than the Sahabi Kiram, I have no words for you. If not, then think good. Every action that you do, sit and analyze. Make good intentions. Fix yourselves. Now is the time to fix yourselves. Now is not the time to become more Firaun. Everybody must look, must turn back to their lives and look to understand, yes, once upon a time I was in the jungle. My Lord's mercy has reached, and I am here now. Let me make it better, not make it worse. When you were in the jungle, yes, you may have some excuse to say then, I have this excuse and I have that excuse. You have no excuse now. You have a Shaykh that is reminding you. It doesn't matter who you are, he's reminding you and himself 24 hours. If you're not fixing your ego, if you're not turning around to make your ego from nafs amara to nafs mutma'in, then nobody is going to reach to you in the grave. Wake up, O Muslims. You must wake up. Last call is knocking on the door. These are the last days now. We have no more excuses to escape around anymore. If you are still running to this world, that means you have learned nothing from Islam. That means you have learned nothing from all these teachings up till now, because only counted days are left to this world too. Not only to our life, to the whole world. Everything that Allah created, He is saying Judgment Day is near. The Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, between me and the Judgment Day, there's only 1.5 days left. He's talking from the heavenly numbers, saying 1 day is 1,000 years, half a day is 500 years. If you are going straight, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving you 1 day, He's saying. If you are breaking down, getting crooked, then you have half a day left. Anywhere you look, there are so many hadiths where the Holy Prophet ﷺ is addressing, saying to us how much we have left in this world. What should we do? Should we sit and wait to die? No. Believers never sit and wait. The believers every single day run to make progress to themselves, to their brothers and sisters, to their community. They must. This is an order. So ask, are we running? Are we running for ourselves? Are we running for our brothers and sisters? Are we running for our community? Why do you think SahibulSaif put concentration on making a dergah? Because the dergah is the place where you can make progress. Dergah is the place you prepare for death. Dergah is the place you get training to get ready for Judgment Day. Unless you have this training, unless you learn how to follow a guide, unless you learn to fight your ego and to serve others and to put priority to others before yourself, you are not going to be ready to enter that grave. Everything for a Muslim is founded on sohbat, because the Holy Prophet ﷺ founded Islam on the training of the Sahabi Kiram through sohbat. The peer of this tariqat said the basis of everything we do is sohbat. Do you know how the people in the sohbat are supposed to treat each other? Not even how you're supposed to treat the shaykh. That is a different matter. How you're supposed to treat your fellow murids, the ones you eat with and pray with and sit with. Listen to the words of Ghaus al-Azam, Shaykh Abdulkerim Gailani Qadaslah Sir. He is saying, as for murid's sohbat with the ihwan, he must treat them better than he treats himself. Have chivalry with them. Overlook their mistakes and their failings, and look at his relationship with them as a binding contract of hizmet. He must not see himself as having rights on anybody or say that someone owes him any rights. He must look at everyone else as having rights on him, and that he must never fall short in fulfilling their rights. You must support his ihwan all the time, because whatever they do, he must always take their side over his own side. Always find a way to look at things in their favor and find excuses for them. He must not talk against them or argue with them or fight with them or bicker with them. And he must turn a blind eye to their faults. He must always take good care of his brothers' hearts and avoid doing anything they would find unpleasant, even if he thinks it would benefit them. He must not let his heart have any bad feeling towards any of them. If he has a bad feeling towards any brother, he must behave politely with him until that feeling goes away. And if that feeling doesn't go away, he must be even more friendly with that person and reach out even more to that person until that feeling finally evaporates. If he finds his own heart feeling like other people don't like him, or that they are backbiting about him, or that they are annoyed by him, he cannot show it. No. He should act the opposite and show a smiling face. And the words of Sultan al-Awliya speaks the truth. This is the adab that Ghaus al-Azam is teaching. That is the adab that SahibulSaif is teaching us. And that is the adab that we must be acting by. We must wake up. We must wake up before Rajab comes. Dajjal and his armies are awake and they're preparing to rob our faith. Dajjal and his armies are getting ready to fool our children and take them out from this dergah. We must be busy with preparing ourselves to fight against Dajjal. We are not playing games here. We're doing the biggest work. We're doing the work of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Listen to it from the words of the saint who built this dergah, SahibulSaif. He, Qadaslah Sir, is saying, so we must open our eyes and hearts and ask to be the correct ones to stay on the Siratul Mustaqim. In the days that are approaching, it is going to become more dangerous. Of course, Grand Shaykh is saying, and not only Grand Shaykh is saying, but all the saints that came and passed are saying, the army of Mahdi alayhi salam, the believers in the time of Mahdi alayhi salam, they are going to divide into 3 different groups. One group is going to turn to become unbelievers in Mahdi. One group is going to become martyrs in that war, and one group is going to stay and live with Mahdi and Isa alayhi salam after the war. People have been tested in the time of the Prophet alayhi salam, and Allah and His Prophet alayhi salam is saying to us that the people of Akhir Zaman are also going to be tested. Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying to us, be careful from the confusion of Dajjal, because the confusion of Dajjal is very great. It may swallow so many people in it. Dajjal is also human in his physical form. Allah is going to give some other powers to him just to show to his people and to test the believers. The bottom point of the whole thing is coming back to faith now. If your faith is strong, if you're holding tightly and you're submitting yourself tightly to that one whom you have held onto, then you are in safety. Otherwise, there is a big question mark staying there. This is to me, to you, to anyone who is listening. If anyone wants to take it to themselves, then take it. If anyone says, no, I'm not accepting these words, then don't accept. Anyone who's going to attack me, the doors are open 24 hours. I'm just saying the conditions that I'm in and the whole world is in. Shaitan is coming. If you're finding a little wrong in your Shaykh, then Shaitan is going to knock you down. Finished. Shaitan found one wrong, not 1 million. He found one mistake in Allah, saying, Hasha, how did you do this? I wasn't supposed to be making prostration to Adam. He is supposed to be making it to me, because I have been worshipping to you for all these many centuries, and you have just created that one. He said that is a mistake. That knocked him down and finished him. Centuries of worship came to zero, and he lost everything. If we keep that alive in our own selves, then we will watch correctly everything that we do. And we turn around and we ask our Lord, Ya Rabbi, don't make us from the disobedient ones. Disobedient ones today are the ones who became disobedient to their masters. We believe and we accept that our master, Shaykh Maulana Nazim al-Hakkani, al-Kibrisi, Hazrat is the Sultan al-Awliya. He is the master of the masters. We believe in him. We accept him. And only from him we hear your words and your orders. We don't know anything else. We hear through him. We are hearing through him his Prophet ﷺ and your Prophet ﷺ's words. We cannot understand the hadith or anything. We just watch him. Make us to understand more correctly and make us to show more obedience to him. If we have any wrong thinking in our hearts, then take it away from our hearts for the love of that one. Ameen. May we wake up. May we become better. May we obey our Shaykh and fight our egos. May we help the Jamaat. May we be good to our Ikhwan. May we be safe from Dajjal. May we be the servants of Mahdi alayhi salam. May we be loyal to our Shaykh. Ya Rabbi, please accept us as being murids of our Shaykh and approaching you through him. Don't separate us from him, not in dunya, not in akhirat. Ameen. Ameen. Ameen. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Lazim wa nazim. La ilaha illallah. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك أنت وصالح لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك سبحان قدوس ربنا رب سبحان قدوس ربنا رب سبحان قدوس ربنا رب إن الدين عند الله الإسلام قام الصلاة الله